question. What does it mean when little kids stare at you? I don't want to say smile, because kids smile at me all the time. Like, I have a good rapport with kids in general, right? But lately, the past couple of days, I've been noticing that whenever I notice kids now, they stare at me really long. And like, even though, oh my God, 4:37, hey grandma, I love you grandma. So funny. Whenever, like, they could be walking in the opposite direction, but they'll keep turning around and looking and turning around and looking and turning around and looking, like, and their parent could be like pulling their hands, like, if you don't come on, what are you doing, you know? And they're just turning to the point where the parent turns around and looking at me, because I think they think that I'm like gesturing towards the kid or trying to make their kid pay attention to me or something, but they just keep turning around and looking, and then they smile, you know, they smile and they wave, and they're like little toddlers, right? And a little boy did it, like, he just kept breaking his neck to turn around, like he would not just walk straight, you know. I was behind them, obviously, but he just wouldn't stop. So like, it was to the point, y'all, where I was like, oh my God, am I here? I'm not dead, am I? Like, you know, because he was looking at me like he was seeing something supernatural, or like something that is here but not here. You know what I'm saying, right? And so it really made me like touch myself, right, for a minute. And then I'm like, no, I'm here. You know, people are talking to me, and I'm here. But that's like, it was to the point where I started thinking like that. That's so strange. And then today, this little girl in a stroller, there's toddlers sometimes, this little girl in a stroller, she looked at me, and I looked at her, and you know, and she looked, and then she looked again, and then as the stroller is, you know, being pushed up the street, she breaks her neck, and she's like peering around, because, you know, the stroller had the you know, the hood thing on the stroller that's up, the hood thing was up, but she's breaking her neck to peer out of the hood, around the hood, as she's being pushed up the street, but she just kept, you know, like, she's crawling out looking, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like I said, I have a good rapport with kids, and I'm used to kids like loving me, but this is strange to me, to the point where I felt like I needed to come online and talk about it, to see if somebody could tell me what it is, right? I'm like, do they see like spirits around me, or like, do they feel like I'm gonna be pregnant soon, or do they feel like, you know what I mean? Like, kids feel things, they see things. Kids can see things that adults can't see, if you know what I mean. And so, yeah, it's been strange these past few days, not to mention the numbers that I have been seeing have been really strange, and not just like numbers just anywhere, like on receipts. I'll probably take pictures of those receipts, and what the hell? I'll probably post pictures of the receipts. It's 3 of them that I received with the craziest numbers, like the craziest numbers, because every time I went to a place, and as soon as I looked at my receipt, I'm like, are you kidding me? And it's like to the point where the third person, the third cashier, I was like, this is just crazy now. And he was like, what? And I pulled out the other 2 receipts from earlier, and he looked at them, and he was like, oh my God. And he was like, you should play the lottery. And then another guy was just like, you should play the lottery. Like, it was, you know, it was kind of like that. So I don't know, y'all. It's been some strange stuff going on like these past few days. But what took the cake for me was these little kids, these little toddlers, like, they were just breaking their neck to stare at me. It was like they wanted to just come to me. It was like they wanted to come to me. And I just don't know why. Comment, y'all.